Hello everyone, so let me get this tissue out of the way. Okay, so still sick, but going to record this video today. I don't exactly know what I showed in the previous horror video, but nevertheless, let's just do this. Because there are so many films here that I got, and there's more coming, and it's just a whole thing. I want to get this video up, so... Alright, let's go through it. So this is stuff I picked up the last couple of months. So, King Kong. This is definitely a film that I should have owned a long time ago, but never did. The out-of-print copy was pretty expensive. I think it was a Digibook from back in the day. So this is from Warner Archive. I don't think I showed this one last time because I don't think it came yet. One of my favorites, Dr. Jekyll or Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Frederick March. It was a great movie. Scary. His performance is so scary in this. It's very effective. It puts Dracula and Frankenstein to shame in terms of just being genuinely creepy. Mark of the Vampire. Little Go-See. Like this better this time that I saw it than I did the first time. So I picked up all of the remaining Universal classic monster films. So, okay, so I had Dracula on SteelBook, so I picked up Volume 2, but because I had Dracula on SteelBook, I didn't want to get Volume 1, because I already own the Dracula 4K. So what I ended up doing was, I ended up buying them all. Oh, this is such a mess. I ended up buying them all. Shit, hold on. I don't want this to fall off the desk. I ended up buying them all individually, the remaining 3. So I have Volume 2, and then I have Dracula SteelBook, and then I have these individually. So it is a bit of a mess, but I do own all of them on 4K, so I'm fine. So you have Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, which is tough to say which one of these is my favorite. I do really love The Invisible Man. But I also love The Wolfman. So, I watched The Wolfman 3 times this past October, so Wolfman's fucking great. They're all great, but yeah. Alright, so those were those 3. Then, I also have one that I can't even watch, which is this here, The Most Dangerous Game, which was famous for being shot on the same sets at the same time, I think, as King Kong. Yeah, I don't have Region B Blu-ray player. Or Region Free Blu-ray player. This is Region B locked. I think my 20th Century is also like this, my 20th Century Blu-ray. Well, like tilted. So I gotta get a Region Free thing. Okay, let's see. What do we have next? Also picked up some other... Did I do the 4Ks yet? Alright, I know, I'll do these first. Okay. The Good Fairy. Another film with a screenplay by Preston Sturges before he started directing. And of course, William Wyler, one of my favorite filmmakers. Wonderful film. I really like Margaret Sullivan. I really like all of them. Herbert Marshall, Margaret Sullivan, Frank Morgan, of course. Just, you know, class acts. Very, very good film. Picked up a DVD because I have a feeling that I couldn't get the Blu-ray. I couldn't find the Blu-ray on Amazon, but I have a feeling that we're going to get a Criterion of Harvey at some point. I just think. I don't know. Part of me thinks we're going to. So I have the DVD. Great film. Great film. I don't know how he didn't get an Oscar for that. Whatever. Okay, so I'll save the Criterions for last. Picked up Casablanca on 4K. I think practically anybody, you know, picked this up. Kind of wish this was a Criterion, but oh well. It's a pretty good release. As long as we're getting the films, I mean, that's the most important thing. But they have better packaging. So that's Casablanca, one film that I really, really like. I wouldn't say it's a favorite, but I do really like it. Let's save the Criterion for last. Another film on 4K, Return of the Living Dead, another one of my favorites. So this goes with my They Live as my 2 favorite of these, like, you know, sci-fi horror, kind of schlocky 80s films, which are special. They Live is obviously a better film, but I do love this film. It's really nihilistic, which is not usually my thing anymore, but I still do like it a lot. It's my favorite zombie film. Okay, so that's that. Another 4K that I picked up. It happened one night, which of course is part of that Columbia Classic set. So I got it, you know, packaged individually. Trying to freaking cough, Jesus. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is another one from one of the sets that I want the 4K of, because that's my other favorite Capra film. But yeah, I can't find an individual copy of that, so for right now, that's no go. I like this, how I stack these up like this. Actually looks pretty good. I don't know if I showed this one yet, but this is, I'm gonna drop the freaking thing. This is Cinderella Steelbook, because I do have Snow White and I do have Sleeping Beauty, which are my favorites. Disney films, the classic Princess trilogy, unofficial trilogy. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Walt remade his own film twice, Snow White, but ended up pretty much perfecting the fairy tale as far as I'm concerned with those films. And now the 2 Criterions that I picked up, one was from last month that everybody knows, but then one was from the sale. I only picked up one from the sale. So the one from last month that practically everyone knows about and probably got Arsenic and Old Lace. So that's a classic, so I'm glad I was able to pick that up. And then finally, the one from the sale, which I can't believe this is actually on Criterion, because honestly the last 10-15 minutes is really the only part worth watching. But it's Fiend Without a Face with the killer brains. So this is a classic for that alone. Weird film. I hope this gets a Blu-ray release. I'm kind of shocked this is in the collection. It's great though. I like when they do these kind of things, because there is merit to this, even though it's complete trash. So yeah, that's the haul for today. Last couple of months. Listen, there are people that buy millions of these things, you know, but I can't. I didn't think I was going to be buying as many 4Ks as I have. I don't have that many 4Ks. Like, let's say I have like 20 4Ks, but still, it's way more than I thought I was going to have. Maybe less than 20. It's real tempting. It's just too tempting. So, anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I'm like losing my voice. Okay, bye.